half of that.
I just had a slick comment in my head. It's okay. Go ahead.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the channel.
Hello, friends.
We are at Buc-ee's, pulling up at Buc-ee's. We had to, I needed DEF. I don't need diesel, but I'm gonna top off anyway, because you know my tank's not that huge, and we're here. Why not fill up, top off, and be ready to go? Ran into an issue today. For the very first time in my 3 years of towing this camper. Remember, we're just weekend warriors. We don't really do full time and all that good stuff. But ran into the first issue with a bridge that was too low. Now, I have RV Life. We pay for RV Life, and they provide a GPS that...
Yeah, we don't use it all the time.
I don't use all the time. I just was leaving, and I wanted to do the first hour, make it to this Buc-ee's, get DEF, top off fuel, and get back on the road. And trusted Google app, and Google app led me to a bridge that I could not go under. So needless to say, I had to pull over real quick. And after I pulled over, this is amazing. I told you.
And I don't know where my sunglasses are.
I told you the sun was trying to come out.
Where my prescription ones are.
We spent the night in the rain last night. But anyway, turned on the RV Life app to save us, and it did. It pulled us out of a bind. The bridge was 11 and a half.
11.6.
11.6.
13.6.
And Naima actually saw the warning sign before I did ahead of the bridge, so kudos to her. But it kept us from being in a situation that we really did not want to be in, which could have went very, very badly. But thankfully, there was an alternate route. RV Life found that alternate route, put us on that alternate route, got us to here where we were going to be. And the other thing is, really, it didn't lose much time. It was still the same.
It didn't lose much time because we were fortunate enough to be next to a neighborhood where we could actually make those U-turns and turn around. Had we have not been, then we wouldn't, it would have lost a lot of time. But we were right next to a neighborhood that had wide enough streets where he could actually make those U-turns to go the opposite direction.
Yeah. So
but again, you know, pay attention to signs, and also Google it's not RV friendly. So you do run that risk when you use things like Google or Apple Maps. That's why they have RV apps, to be honest. But I do know sometimes the RV apps tend to take you the longest way, and sometimes it's fine to use Google. In this situation, on a lot of these back roads in small towns, I would recommend turning on your RV app if you have it.
Yes, again, not sponsored, just sharing experiences. So we're gonna top off this fuel. We're gonna run into Buc-ee's, take advantage of the nice restrooms, probably grab a breakfast sandwich here, and get back on the road. Excited for Florida. So All right, folks, we are at our spot in Florida. We have made it. We have made it. We have made it. A lot to talk about. A lot to share. But, that's not even making smart comments. That's her little drinky sippy cup, I guess is what it is. Yep.
Get you one.
Yep, get you one. Anyway, made it, and we are all set up, and we are just out, sitting around enjoying it. The weird thing about this weather is fog just randomly comes through, and then it goes away, and then it comes through again. I don't know what that is. Like, that is right there, you're supposed to be able to see the ocean. And you cannot see the ocean because of all the fog. So I don't really know what's happening there, but I don't know. That's a little different.
Overall, I think that the RV park that we stayed at, it's a great little stopover spot. I think that if you're comfortable having somewhere to be where you can drive into the beaches, because about 15 miles down the road, you're in the heart of Destin, so much more walkability. But I think what I disliked about this particular park, number one, it's not all the way done, and they didn't disclose that to us when we booked. They say a brand new RV park opened, so that was a little misleading to me. Communication also, I don't know if it's just because they're so new. There's no site host. There's no one you can physically talk to. So you're calling in, you're leaving a voicemail, and you're waiting to have someone call you back. And I'm talking about hours. And they really weren't calling back. They were just texting. So that I didn't love either. I don't think that's efficient. As far as amenities go, this is not a place that's going to be a true resort. Like, there aren't amenities or things like that. You do have a women's restroom and a men's restroom that you can utilize. There's showers in there, which were cleaned and well kept. You've got a laundry space that had, I think, one washer and one dryer sort of situation. And then you got that little strip of sand that they have there that overlooks the water, and you can drop a line in. That's going to be it. So if you're looking for a little bit more amenities, this is not going to be a place for you. Walkability is not there. When you're thinking about a beach sort of atmosphere and you're wanting to kind of have, be close to shops or food or whatever, just close to beach, this is not the place. I did see a little bit further down the street from the campground, if you've got kiddos, there was a nice playground space there. It's a little bit of a walk. I'd say probably 3/4 of a mile. So depending on the age of your kids, that may not be feasible, and you are on a main road, but that's something. But it's nuzzled right in a neighborhood. So there's residential houses to one side, there's an apartment complex to the next, and then directly across the street is a hotel. It's busy, to say the least. I didn't love that. Typically when we go to campgrounds, I don't want to be in the throng of things. I don't want to be in a busy area. One, because of noise, but also because typically when you're in busy areas like that, you're not in places that are walkable. And I was correct, we weren't. And then the other thing about just pets, it does say that it's pet friendly. So I'm assuming even if you rent the cottages they have on site, you can likely bring your pet, but there is not a lot of grass space in the actual campground. So because of that, you just need to be mindful that you're likely going to have to take, if your dog is like Remy, where Remy's not just going to go out and do his business real quick, he's got to see the lay of the land. He wants to really observe his surroundings. You're going to have to go outside of the campground and kind of walk the neighborhood space. Again, that is a main road, but that's what you would have to do. So all in all, it's nice. It's a nice campground. It's a great stopover spot, I think. But if you're coming into Florida and you're wanting to really be in the thick of things in a beach environment, this is not a place that I would personally recommend. I likely wouldn't visit again if we go back to Florida, because I'd like to be closer to the beach. But that's my opinion.